It says live, but it's also still loading. I don't know how that's possible. I'm just gonna assume that this is.
I think it's No Pants is live now, and it's showing the ad.
Okay. Welcome. Hello, if you're joining us for this very special, unscheduled, super secret, ultra underground No Pants show, in which we are all inhabitants of a small town. Can I get a suggestion from the internal audience as to what this town might be named, or where it is, where in the world? I don't know. Any ideas?
It's named Giselle, and it's in the mountains, and it's a little bit of a hippie neighborhood, kind of like Topanga Canyon for those of us who are familiar.
Okay. Okay. So we're in Giselle, like hipster Colorado or hipster Wyoming.
I wouldn't say hipster as much as I would say hippie.
Oh, hippie. Okay.
Hippie, yeah. But
Okay.
Well, there might be some conflict between.
Okay. So Giselle's in the mountains of New Mexico is what we've learned here. And it's the land of enchantment. Okay. That's all we need to know. Oh, yeah. And we all have things that we're doing in every scene. So it'll be fun to see if you can tell what they are. Some of them will be more obvious than others, I think.
I'm telling you, they're going to open a Kroger here if we're not careful.
I know. And you know, the thing about that is like the minute that they start with their Kroger, it's not like it stops there. It opens the door. And from then, I'll tell you what, Jean, we have a fucking Whole Foods in this town. I am moving. I'm out the door.
Well, I don't know. It's like blood for sharks. It's like blood for sharks, but it's for chains. It's for chains. They smell a Kroger or a Whole Foods or, God forbid, a Trader Joe's. And pretty soon, I'm sorry to say the word, but I'm going to say it, Starbucks. And it's never just one.
You know that every time you echo that, you even say that word, it's like the Tommy, no, it's like whatever that old legend is where you like are looking in your mirror and like you say the name 3 times, you're like, I can't remember what it is.
Is that a legend or is that the plot of Beetlejuice?
It's both.
Okay.
But it's an invocation. What I'm saying is when you say the S word, somewhere in Seattle, somebody's ears perk up and and the homing beacon latches on and they start investigating. They start, you know why? Because for the yes people, it's an easy Sunday afternoon to like buy out the every single retail space in a single town. I mean, they're hunters. I feel really like they're predators.
I really like where my camper is right now, and I would not want to move it for one of those.
And you know that you're next to a mixed zoning lot, so I know you know what a precarious situation you're in.
I was talking to Jenny about it just the other day, so it's actually the second time I've used the word. I don't know if the legend or the film has a proximity, like whether or not you need to say it in consecutive order or it's just over a prolonged. It would seem wrong. It would seem like you'd have some time-bound issues, but it's frightening.
I'll tell you what, it's like this. It's a frequency tracking. Like what they're doing is they're looking for hit rates. So like if they see all of a sudden one is infinitely more than 0 because that's one hit where there was no blip on the map. So you already screwed us earlier today when you were talking to Jenny. But then when you see 2, 100% increase to them. I mean, think about what.
It's just math.
Yeah. We're a hotspot now.
It's because I was going to raise this with you anyway, but I was thinking at the next town meeting, I was going to nominate you to be the annual town elder. It's because of knowledge like this. And I just wanted you to know what my motivations were behind that.
I feel like Giselle is probably the only place in the world that has the receptivity and the vibrational tone to open their mind to some of the things I'm saying, because people don't understand most places that basically our thoughts have been turned into data. I mean, that's what it is. Our thoughts, our utterances, that's why I have a strictly generic policy in my mind. You think any burrito has a name brand when I'm hungry? It does not. Because all of a sudden we're gonna have a Monsanto.
Wow, oh God. You can't say that. You can't. that I can't even with the
Now I have to go.
genetics and the organized.
Yeah. Mhm. I'm putting my do a cleanse.
Hi, excuse me. Do you have you got a light? Yes, you with the hat. Have you got a light?
You could use the end of mine.
Thank you. Right. Well, that's the thing. I think they're going to be opposed, but I don't know for sure. Yep, that's right. Yeah, all right. I'll ring you back later. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Calls. Oh, no, all right. No, oh, what?
It's a little
They
chilly.
don't leave me alone. They never leave me alone. It's always call. So can't you send a text sometimes?
It's a little chilly out, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I just did my workout. I just did Pilates, so I feel quite warm. But yes, I know. Oh, no. I think that one was just spam. He was offering me car insurance. Really?
You know, um, Andy, you don't have to answer.
Well, the thing is, I've got a fairly big deal on the up and up, and I do want to make it work. So, you're right. You're right, I don't. But I am afraid of missing, the important call. Could be this one, right? No, that one's definitely spam. I've got a fairly big contract just between you and I. I've got a fairly big contract that might be coming through. It's going to change pretty much everything.
Oh yeah?
Do you want to know what it is?
I do. I do want to know what it is.
It's Starbucks. Yeah. I'm thinking of franchising out a Starbucks here. Don't you think? Good coffee finally?
Oh my God, you know who would hate that? My neighbors. They hate when like chains and big, I don't know if I mean, look, I don't mean to yuck your yum. If you're into it or it's your business thing, like I'm here for it. And maybe the tourists will get into it, but I just think Giselle natives don't have much of an appetite for that. They want like fair trade, shade grown, female roasted owned companies. Like,
Well, of course. I mean, there's definitely a place for fair trade, female owned, but I also like to have a good cup of coffee. You know what I mean? I would really, ever since I've come here, there's so many great things. The mountains are lovely, but I'd like a good cup of coffee. And there isn't any. Starbucks.
I could make you one.
Plus, I could make a lot of money, I think.
I could make you a good cup of coffee.
Really? Jason, what exactly?
It sounds kind of like you don't think that women know how to make coffee. I'm just telling you, I could give you a run for your money.
Jasonia, I'd like to know exactly what you're proposing.
Just, come over and have a cup of coffee. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Talk.
All right.
Spend some time together.
Spend time. I don't. Okay. Oh, I've got to take this.
I have just made the most delicious smelling cup of coffee thanks to this Folgers Instant. It's not your mom's Folgers.
Right.
Did you get that? Did that track well? Did it look great?
Well, I didn't really get the feeling that you really were enjoying yourself.
Okay, let me roll back. Cause like, me, it's been one of those days where I just like haven't had any of my favorite like Nutri-Grain, Nutri-Bars. And so I just feel like when I'm rumbling in the tummy, I can't really emote the way I want to. Let me try it again though.
Look, wait, before you get started, Rebecca, let me just tell you, you are a serious artist, okay? You are an actress, and whatever physical sensations Rebecca is having are separate and distinct from what I want to see from this character. Now,
Okay.
when was the last time you, as Rebecca, really just like enjoyed yourself?
Enjoyed myself. Well, I mean, like this morning I woke up and I like realized that my Tempur-Pedic pillow was like really soft and comfortable. And I thought to myself, well, that's lovely. I should do a plug for them later. And like, it's just like I'm a very blessed woman. I'm enjoying the whole Giselle thing in general. This was a great idea to move here. I'm gonna put it on the map for SpawnCon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a good pillow is nice, but I feel like a good cup of coffee is like a great lay. Can you think back to maybe one of those and pull that?
Oh, geez, when's the last time I was? Well, I was for a while like doing content with Gene Rogers, but like
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. I love your cheekbones. Anyway, I want you to try this again, but this time, let me see you really enjoy the coffee.
okay.
Okay.
Mm. I just made the most incredible cup of coffee with Folgers. It's not your mom's Folgers.
Great, great. How did that feel for you?
It felt like good. Like the coffee felt warming inside me this time. Like it really did feel very, very marketable.
Good, good. Now I want you to do that for the camera, but this time, enjoy yourself 10 times more. Just exponentially lean into it, let loose. Like pretend you've just had a massage, let those shoulders down.
You are like, I am so glad that like who knew this town would have such a gifted director of
Yeah.
sorts. I mean, you were just like, I just found you on Craigslist, but look at you. You're incredible. You're tougher on me than my coaches back in LA.
That's why I wear this hipster hat. It's just like, it's my lucky director's hat, to be honest.
I love it. I love it. We should reach out to that brand because I bet we could pull you in and then like just do a couple. Like my brand manager, loves this brand and I love all brands, but this is a great brand and then something like that.
Rebecca, what really lights you up? I mean, besides pillows.
Well, I love inspiring people to live my lifestyle. Like that so excites me. And I love exciting opportunities for synergy and nexus with great brands. And I love alerting people to things that they didn't know were out there that could make them happier.
That kind of sounds like your resume.
I'm just saying, if you're going to be a psychic, you got to expect this kind of questioning.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I mean, I don't have the woofy, the scarves and the candles. But the truth is, I can read minds.
I know, but it's just there's a certain genre and atmosphere that, you had this sign outside, it said psychic. I came in, already I noticed a distinct lack of a crystal ball. And again, I don't mean to be complaining before service is rendered or anything. It's just, I feel like there's just something missing.
Well, I can appreciate that. I really can. Would you like some proof, some evidence of my, fortune-telling abilities?
I admit that I would appreciate some
Yeah, all
verification.
right. Let me just put my psych hat on, as it were. Actually, here. Would this make you feel a little better? Right? Just a little more psychic, a little more
I wouldn't, if you had
fortune-telling.
said, what would be psychic garb? I don't know if I would have gone right there, but immediately when you put it on, I felt like, oh yeah, Yeah, now I'm in
Yeah.
with the psychic.
Right. And I suppose if I need some kind of a different speech accenty thing.
No, I just think that's cultural
Oh.
appropriation. No,
Oh.
no, I was fine with the other.
That's right. Well, all
Okay.
right then. All
Well,
right. So let me tell you. All right. So what am I getting? Oh, there's someone on the other side. I know. And you did come here to talk to them. I know. That's not psychic. That's just the norm.
no, that's the case. And I could have been asking for more of like, what's my future? So no, you're
Right.
correct. There is someone
Right.
I know who's
Yeah.
recently
Oh.
passed.
That is some shirt. The
That's
orange flowers
classic.
are really bright.
That's classic David. No, that's
Yep.
that's David. Yeah, no, he died recently.
What? No.
What did he say?
He wants his toothbrush back.
Oh,
I mean,
my.
I don't know how you give it to him.
Right, how do you? But
Well,
it
how
makes
is that
no sense.
possible?
It's-
Oh, he'd like you to put it in his grave. Do you think you could do that?
That's a big dig, right? You got to dig in there. Is that really?
Is it really necessary?
Yeah, if he's pulling a prep, because this classic David,
All right. I think it was a joke. I'm not sure.
such a
Don't
wanker.
you know? Oh, you don't want. He has something he's got to get off his chest.
Oh, right.
Do you really want to hear it?
I mean, does it seem like on our back? How bad would it be? Right? Would it be like a oh no, that's sad to hear, or it's a closure, or? Well, now I'm curious. Like what?
I think
With
it's
that kind of
closure.
facial expression. What?
Your name is Michael.
Right.
He's your dad.
What?
He's your dad.
No.
Are you sure? Was there a test? No. He's 100% sure, he says. I think it's a little late to do the testing. Maybe you want to talk to your mum about that. But
Is this just because he likes? Is this just because he liked the Star Wars?
no, he says there was a night in 1968 and a van and your mum and your dad, or the guy you think is your dad,
Right.
evidently he was running out for some coffee.
He liked his coffee.
Yeah, and guess things got a little heated.
My mother always had a weakness for vans.
Yeah, it's
does
one of
check
those
out.
VWs. Very nice. Sleeper van.
Oh, I wish they just slept.
Guess not. Oh, and he says to watch out for the bears.
Or the football, the American football team, or the animals.
The animals.
All right.
Does that make sense to you?
No, but I mean, oh, no. I did tell my sister Janine that I would look after. She had a small cub that walked onto a property, and it seemed as if it was homeless. So she brought it in and has been taking care of it. I've said, hey, that thing could maul you, but she was like, no. And I did volunteer that next time. I just said that it would stay in our garage, and so she I guess it means that. It probably means that.
I'm not the interpreter. I just am the communicator. Now, have you?
Wait, does that
do you
mean?
believe I'm a psychic now? Can I take off this stupid scarf?
I think you're underselling just how much gravitas it gives you as a psychic. But yeah, I'm fairly convinced. I'm confused though, because I understand that he's passed, and I'm willing to believe that he could be my father. But he's talking about the future, and I don't know if he's credible as a fortune teller.
It's a very good point.
I mean, it just seems inequitable that I would doubt you as a psychic, and I would just willingly accept him as a fortune teller merely because he's passed to the other side.
Right, Dave, what's on with the bears?
I truly believe that you have an open portal. You are a conduit for energies and spiritual flow unlike any I've ever seen before. You really impress me with your ability to receive and descend vibration. You channel crystals in a way they almost radiate when you hold them with energy. And what I think is most amazing about you, if I had to say, is your sublime receptivity to just whatever is going your way. I mean, it's a miracle that you're in Giselle. It really is.
Well, man, I just found myself here after the last tour, and this seems to be the place to settle.
Brought the world with you, and that's amazing. You do a service to this town just by being you. When you walk into a room, the room lights up around you. I don't know how or why you're operating on this plane that is so transcendent, but I just really, I'm worshipful of you.
You got the chills going, man. Just how it works. Somehow, my plane and your plane, we've all gotten on the same plane, and I've given you the chills.
You have,
Give
and
me a little shake, sweetheart. Let's see it.
I would
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'd like to discuss with you. I just think that you could be an incredible town elder. I just see you as a font of wisdom, and I think that you could harness your charisma and really like get people together in this town so that we could agree about certain aspects of living here. Like, does Giselle want a Starbucks? Does Giselle need sponsored content? What is Giselle all about? Are there psychics in Giselle? We've got to talk about it.
Now, sweetheart, I hear you about the town elder thing. I'm just not sure that I'm town elder material. Yeah, you get it?
You are like a human divining rod. You are as close to the personification of wisdom as anyone I've ever met. When I look at you, I see 7 lifetimes that have preceded you. And each of those memories is so abundantly tangible to your immediate person. I've never seen anything like it. You're a gift. It does
Well,
pay.
that would be convenient, considering the album sales for the last album didn't do quite as expected. And indeed, that was 10 years ago. So I do need a little extra in my pocket.
The town elder
The hell?
also, yeah, town elder also is given a beautiful lot for which they can, I mean, right now it's outfitted as a sweat lodge, but you can lead whatever kind of shamanistic practices there and live rent free so long as you're providing spiritual services of some chakra related services or root work for the
Right.
community.
Right, I understand that. A sweat lodge sounds good. I'd like that, I think.
I just
I
think
like
that
sweating.
you would be,
It's really all groovy. We're on the plane. We're on the plane together. Yeah, sounds right on, man. Yeah, I'm
as
really down with it.
you would be the jewel in the crown of Giselle. You would be a bastion of hope, a beacon of light to so many of us who felt attracted to Giselle for reasons that we couldn't quite articulate, but we knew we were looking.
But there's one thing about Giselle that I can't quite reconcile myself to, and maybe this comes with being a town elder.
Mm.
Can we get some good coffee? The coffee is shit.
See, that is a discussion that we so desperately need in Giselle because right now there's a lot of, well, I hesitate to say it, but fanaticism with regards to corporate entities and what they mean to our spiritual prospects and our ability to live our lives without data interference. But I personally am so open to getting whatever liquids in your body that might serve as a conduit to transformational thought.
Groovy. Yeah, I'm down. Let's give it a try.
Oh, so
I don't think you should give up yet. I still think there's a chance for you to be town elder. Look, I saw a lot of shit in Nam that was rougher than this. Okay.
I spend my days making Folger commercials with girls who can't even act who have to come here.
Right,
It's
you're-
like, I didn't go to art school for this. I don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I just thought being an elder would give me a sense of legitimacy, you know? Like someone appreciated my work and my point of view.
Right, but the problem is you're giving up your power, right? Like I remember we were trying to take over a small hill and we were surrounded, and the sergeant said we should start writing letters home. And I was like, if that's the case, the enemy's already won in our minds, right? The enemy's already won in our minds. And that's the ground you need to protect first. Okay, you need to recapture your own head and get your head right. Okay, you got to take.
Sad. Don't you think that's so sad?
I mean, it's not good, but it's not good. But that doesn't mean that it's lost.
You could have died, and I just feel dead, and I don't.
Have you even heard notes yet? Have you heard notes yet from your acting, or are you just guessing that that's how that they interpreted your table read?
No, it's just I can tell from the jobs that I'm getting. You know, like nobody sees the magic that I feel like I'm creating and putting out into the world.
All right, but you know that you are, right? You know it.
I don't. I mean, I used to feel like I did, but now I don't. I don't at all. I just.
You know, a lot of times when I read stories about people who make it in Hollywood or as a town elder, it's not usually like the steady, march to success. They're usually down, like they're down in the mud and they think they're failing. And just when they think things are bleak, like that's when it comes together for them. So maybe this is the mud for which you pull yourself up. Like in Platoon, when he comes up and he's got the gun and he's like, ah, which isn't really like, you don't do that in combat, because if you yell, you give up your position to the enemy.
That's really nice of you.
Yeah, I think if it was me, you've got my vote for town elder, and I would cast you in anything.
That's so nice.
Or I'm just being honest. If like I didn't think that, I just wouldn't say anything. I'd just be kind of quiet, because I'm like that way anyway, and you probably wouldn't notice. But I think that you're a phenom.
Really?
Yeah, no, like I had to stop betting because the casinos said that I had an anger management issue. But if I was making wagers, like I would definitely let it all ride on you.
I never knew you felt that way, Freddie.
I don't like making a big emotional show of things, because I did that to my friend Stan, and then he didn't make it out, and that was hard.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think also what I like is that when you make it big, and you're gonna make it big, because I bet on winners unless the house is rigged. I think what I like is that I think even if everyone says you're a town elder and that we should submit to your knowledge, and people are yelling like no, no, or whatever, like you're gonna still be cool. A lot of people like they move up in rank and they just turn into assholes. And I don't think you've got asshole in you. I mean, you've got an asshole, but you know what I mean.
Freddie,
It's weird.
Freddie, you know what you need?
This looks like a good town for, this looks like a good town. This looks like the right place. Good town to sink our teeth into, you know, ripe for the picking.
Yeah, welcome. I just wanted to show you guys around, get you all settled in. You know, you here for the big, independent film festival?
Yeah, sure. Sure, doll. That's why we're here. We're big time filmmakers.
Okay,
That's
well,
why we're here.
my
That's
name
right.
is Laurel. I'm a local director / actress. Yeah, what can I help you guys with? How can I get you settled in?
Well, we're looking for a place that is kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Big space, maybe capable of supporting gatherings upwards of 100 people. Not on police's radar, if possible. Open-minded community and lax liquor laws is what we're looking for.
What do you guys like, Monsanto?
Well, actually, yeah, we work for Monsanto.
Yeah, we
We're the
do.
front runners.
Mhm. We run the orgies, so we grease the political wheels with the orgies.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let you guys settle yourselves in. You know, have a good time. I'm gonna go help with the festival because I don't.
Laurel, we'd love to see you at one of our events. If you're interested, if you're so inclined, here's my card. I'm Chaz Burse. Mhm.
Would this be like a paying gig, or you need like an actress or a director?
We could talk terms. Yeah, we could talk terms.
Okay.
There's some burritos in it, believe me.
Okay. Well, you guys do your thing then.
Well, that was a good reception. That was a better reception than I think we've ever gotten.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think they're gonna like us here.
I think so too. This seems like the kind of tenants we're open-minded, maybe. I thought that perhaps because they were hippies that they might have a problem with us making Franken food, but apparently that's no big deal around here.
No big deal. Well,
I'll tell you though, I think this is my last go around on this ride. You know, I just sick of all the moving around. I want to settle down somewhere, get a family going, maybe.
yeah, well, this is a pretty nice town. Maybe you can settle down here.
I don't think
And
you can settle down in a town that you throw orgies in. I think that's sort of it taints the water for you. You know,
well, right.
but it is a nice town, so I'm not gonna say no. If let's just see also how the orgies go, because
Yeah.
you know, who knows what the talent is like, and who
Yeah.
knows what the politicians are like, and
Yeah.
if anybody ends up, you know, doing something weird, then of course we gotta leave. So
Yeah. Makes sense. You know, I think that I will be a little lost if you retire, to be quite honest, because
I've been training you
frankly,
for
I don't know
years.
what I'm doing.
You know exactly what you're doing, Vince. You know it in your heart. You've got every gift that you need to have for this job, except confidence.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
You got it.
I just feel a little lost and not really sure what it is we actually do. I did think we was like mobsters, which was when I first signed up, which was very appealing.
Mhm.
But then I found out we're just Monsanto and we're just throwing orgies and it's all quite legal. So I was very confused about that, but now
then.
I'm fairly satisfied.
I mean, we've got plenty of danger. I mean, not everything's quite legal. Let's be honest. The drugs certainly ain't legal.
Oh, the drugs the drugs aren't legal.
No,
I didn't
typically
realize
no.
that.
Typically
But
not.
which
No.
ones? Which ones aren't legal?
It typically is the cocaine that I find is a sticking point for local constables, but that was actually something I wanted to run
That's
by
why
you.
that guy was like not letting me take his picture. I didn't understand that. I just thought the higher ups wanted some publicity photos.
I
I
do
thought
wish you would read your memos, Vince, because I did write a rather long memo on that subject, actually. So
it broke my nose. Didn't like it very much.
Vince, you're a man of principle, and those principles are very weird, but I like them, and I like you. That's why I wanted to tell you, Monsanto wants to promote you, sort of. They want you to run for town elder here in Giselle. They want you to be our permanent base of operations here and run all the evil corporate overlord shit. You.
Right. It sounds great. Sign me up for sure.
I thought I was going to have to give you that lecture about unlocking your fear, so I'm just thrilled to hear you just having a go-get attitude about this.
I don't understand though. Does it mean I have to do something? Does it mean I have to use my gun? I do have a gun.
You would have to run a series of spiritual workshops of any variety on a property of your own that is provided to the town elder, which is currently outfitted as a sweat lodge.
Right. Sweat lodge. That's Native American.
Well, you don't have to do the sweat lodge thing. You can do anything you want. You don't need to, because we are not, Monsanto does not stand for cultural appropriation. That's one thing that we don't do. The only thing we don't do.
Well, as always, you make me laugh. Laugh, 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 laugh.
Would you like a cup of this Folgers coffee? It's all they got in this shit town for now.
Yeah, I need some coffee. That would help me wake up a little bit.
You know,
Can
it's
we
not
get
your
some
mother's
sugar?
Folgers, though. It's better than it used to be.
Well, as I said, I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to run for something elder, even though I'm quite young at 40. I'm a young 40.
It's more of a spiritual elder kind of thing. You just have to be a person who other people turn to for well, orgies, but also maybe like advice.
Oh, I'm very good at giving advice.
Okay,
You
so
try me out.
yeah, I'm gonna try you out. Should I retire from this gig and maybe get working on a family?
No, because then you'd be leaving me here, and I wouldn't like that very much.
That's selfish advice, Vince, and I'm disappointed in you because I really thought that you were better than that.
Right. Well,
How about this then? Monsanto wants to know whether or not Giselle seems like a good place for the operations.
well, I say a number of long-haired people standing on the corner with placards that say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and they do.
And there's another sign that says democracy is the work of the devil.
Oh, we got some of those? I did not know that.
Don't quite understand.
Do you think that's the same? Those are the same, or is that two groups?
They seem to be the same.
That is confusing. That is a confusing ideology.
So I think it's right for Monsanto for orgies.
Yeah.
And I always have my gun, so I can just,
I think you moved to. I think you moved to the United States simply so that you could get your hands on a firearm. I mean, if I had to guess, what was motivating you?
But this one and this one.
Yeah, God, you look good with those guns. I gotta say, you wear a gun better than anybody I've ever seen.
This one's actually a laser.
I believe it.
Hey, if you don't mind, would you close the door behind you? That would be great. It'd be really great if you could just close the door behind you. I appreciate they do this. Not a lot of orgies have a safe room, and I'm just glad that we've got this space.
It's intense out there, right?
There's a lot going out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I've
just-
not ever seen so many naked people in one place. I'm a little.
I'm Dale Wilkinson. I'm a Starbucks sales rep. They sent me out here, and I just wanted to connect with the locals, and I didn't want to stick out. So yeah,
What's your first name?
Dale Wilkinson.
Laurel.
Laurel, hey, I see you got the Monsanto's badge there.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get in good with them so they don't put someone up for town elder, because I kind of wanted to be town elder,
Oh,
but I don't think anyone really believes in me, and I don't know why I'm telling you this here. I feel like I'm just.
hey, it's not just an orgy safe space. It can be a safe space, just in general.
Yeah, I mean, I just I don't know what's going on out there. I mean, I love sex as much as the next person, but I think maybe I'll just stick to like one-on-one, maybe one-on-two. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I got confused. It was like a flurry of like who's and what's going on. And I feel like I want to hold up. I want to do my part, right? I want to do my part, but there's so many parts.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, Dale, I thought that I wanted to go to an orgy. I've been excited about it, but I don't know. Now that I'm here, I don't know.
It's kind of like I'm here to. It's funny because my boss Joe, he's like, you need to go. I need to go press the flesh, and he laughed, and I'm like, why are you laughing, Joe? And I think he knew. I think he knew about. God damn it! And you seem like you'd be a good town elder. You seem, yeah. So, yeah.
Thanks, Dale.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm really passionate about Giselle. I know that big business really wants to come in, and I know that we have this really tight-knit community that really wants to focus on more local. And I think that there's a way to bridge both of those, like I understand both sides, and I just think, yeah, would I rather get my coffee from somewhere that's free trade, women roasted, etc., like brew? Absolutely. But do I want to stop someone from opening a Starbucks if they want to? I just think live and let live, Dale.
I mean, people trash us all the time, but if we're here because we love coffee. We're having to do it at scale. And I wouldn't be here if someone in the town hadn't said Starbucks at least 3 times. I mean, like we come where we're called. And so it's always tough because I get here and like, oh, Dale, you're trying to bring in the people. Like, I like coffee. I wouldn't do this. I mean, I wouldn't do this job if I didn't like coffee. So yeah.
Coffee. I want to be your bridge, or like the bridge for businesses like yours. I mean, for just to come into Giselle, like I don't want it to lose its charm or its character, but Starbucks never killed anyone, like I like a spinach feta wrap as much as the next girl. That's all I'm saying.
We'd like to bring in a boost to the economy. We do our best to give benefits to even part-time workers, and we're flexible on storefronts. So we'll do whatever we can to fit the atmosphere of the place. Like we wouldn't, if we didn't like Giselle, we wouldn't want to be here. So why would we want to change what we like?
Yeah. That's some pretty intense business talk for an orgy, Dale.
Sorry. I get excited about like this is my wheelhouse, the orgy. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it, right? Like that's what we're talking about. But you lost me because you're gonna have to put some clothes on before you get that.
Really? I mean, I'm willing to. Like I tell you, I'm trying to work my way out. I will do what's necessary at this orgy. But I need to like care about my partners, and when you don't know who your partner is in the situation, you don't even know. Right? It's a blur.
Yeah. Do I even like you? Do I like you? Like, do I want all your body parts all up with all my body parts? I don't know yet. I don't know your name.
You got to build some rapport, right? You got to build some rapport.
Totally. Yes.
And honestly, I feel like even if I found rapport out there, like I wouldn't even know like tomorrow who to talk to. I'd be like, that was amazing, but who of you is responsible?
Tomorrow my friends are going to be like, how was the orgy? And I'm going to be like, I talked to Dale in the safe room.
So I'm gonna be the same when they talk about. Did you make any big business inroads? Like no, I was just I kind of got into this one person who was there. We started connecting and stuff, and so yeah.
Dale.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Joe. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad you found this safe room. Listen, I just wanted to tell you, listen, I've just learned from the locals that everything hinges on being the town elder. So we've got a new plan. So we want to start this. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. I just came from hot yoga. That's why I'm just All right. Everything
You were
hinges.
sweating because of the orgy, Joe. You can say that.
Right. Well, I did practice a little bit of orginess.
Okay.
A little orgy practice.
This is the Joe I was telling you about.
It's
Sorry.
going on the expense report. But listen, Dale, so I've learned that we need someone who has some power as the town elder. And I know you should be the town elder, Dale. Right? So that's your newest that's I'm your boss. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'll see you later, getting back to the orgy and some hot yoga. All right, bye.
That's quite a boss you have there, Dale.
Classic Joe. This is classic.
Yeah.
This is so awkward.
Yeah.
Because I still think you would be the perfect town elder. That's the thing. Like, I'm not even from here. I'm not from here.
Dale, I'm going to be honest. It does make things a little more awkward, but I'm pretty confident in Giselle that the odds of us choosing a town leader from Starbucks corporate are,
Thank you.
It's not that you wouldn't be competition under normal circumstances. It's just that, like, I don't think
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you or anything, but I'm with Monsanto. I want you to know that we're backing you, Dale.
I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's actually gonna help the campaign.
Safely assume that you are going to win this competition very safely indeed. Just okay. Back to the orgy. Sorry.
I feel like this is undermining everything I said about goodwill in the companies. Boy, they're sure active out there, aren't they? They're just like
Yeah, I've never seen people with such capacity to do business and have sex at the same time.
That sounded.
You guys are professionals. Like, you are way past that level, man.
If I didn't know better, like I know that sounds like Monsanto was going to rig the election for me. That's what it sounded. I could understand why it would sound like that to you. Let's just name the elephant in the safe room.
Yeah.
Hi, are you Dale? So I'm from Monsanto, and my buddy Vince, he just said that I'm gonna support you. I want you to know you're supported, and if you got any questions, I got guns, right? So it's all good. We got it in hand. All right, thanks. All right. Going back to the orgy, I mean, it's what we do.
I'm not really feeling this is.
Did he
I didn't ask.
gun?
I didn't ask for this. I just want that to be really clear. This was not.
Dale, this safe room is not feeling very safe right now.
It was back. I feel like we were like connecting, and like now I feel like a jerk, and I'm just trying to do my job.
I felt that.
Oh, hey Dale, there you are. I was looking for you, sweetheart. You're not out there. I'm Dale's wife. It's nice to meet you. You are.
Laurel.
Great, Laurel. It's so nice to meet you. I'm doing a big blog. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm an influencer, and if you want to get in on some orgy SpawnCon, just find me. Okay. See you later. Have fun. Be safe.
I am married. I should have. I didn't know whether or not. It's always. I didn't know with an orgy if it's a thing you mentioned or not.
Yeah, I got a thing. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Dale.
I'll see you. I don't like this room anymore. This orgy sucks.
So I will make a prediction for you.
Okay.
But really, it's very difficult with the scarf and accent. Can I just please take the scarf off?
You can take this. You can take your scarf off.
Right. So, all right. Right. Okay. So what I predict, is you're going to walk out of this room, and there's a guy with guns, and then there's a
Yeah.
guy from Starbucks,
Yeah.
and they're actually going to have a showdown. It's like, because we're here in New Mexico, it's the West. Luckily, this is what I predict.
Yeah.
What I predict is you will have taken out all the bullets, and so it's going to be a water gun duel. That's what I see. Now, I'm not always right, and I've got this, I'm a psychic. I got the big sign that says psychic. I really have a good track record of being accurate, but I will say I could be
Like
wrong.
just for a second, like I'm here to deliver the pizza, so like
Right.
do you want to pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
much?
I thought
But
you shouldn't you know that, like, because you're psychic.
the ways of money, unfortunately, are like a blank
It's
wall.
not, it's $30. You
30
got 2
bucks.
large pies
A
and
bit
the
high,
cheesy,
isn't it?
you got the
Right.
cheesy bread, and you got a side of Folgers coffee, which is not
Oh, I
your
do.
mother's
I love
Folgers
me some
coffee.
Folgers coffee. All right, 30
Yeah.
bucks. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay.
And
Can I
there's a
just ask,
there.
what is going on here?
Very
Because
small.
like I'm not the most observant person on earth, but like, is everybody naked?
Yeah, they're having an orgy. It's a Monsanto sponsored orgy. You could go on. I don't foresee you going into the orgy, but sometimes things are blank to me, especially when I've gotten faced with pizza. I'm very
Like,
hungry.
I smoke so much weed that I'm impotent, so
Right, right. You want some pizza?
yeah, that I would
Yeah,
love pizza.
yeah. I got a lot of pizza. Here you go.
Oh God, thank you. Oh,
Yes, good. It's good. You guys do a good job, a good pizza job. Yeah,
thank you.
not New
We're
York.
female owned and operated, locally sourced.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's soy cheese, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm lactose and all.
yeah. We
Can't do
use
it.
soy cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. Bacon pizza.
Thank
So anyway, I'm gonna say you might want to be a little careful walking down the street when you leave because there's going to be a big water gun
you.
fight.
Water gun
I
fight.
think
Yeah.
that's
I
what I'm
ask
seeing.
you, what is it that's causing people to want to fight with water guns?
Well, I think that they would prefer to fight with real violence, but isn't it better if it's water guns?
Can I ask you another question? Can you
Yeah.
look into, I don't see it, but can you look wherever you are keeping your crystal ball? Am I gonna find love one day? Because I am in love with this girl and I just want her to notice me.
Yeah, I don't need a crystal ball to tell me. Uh, you are going to find love, and she loves you. So you just got to say it. It's
I don't even
really
know if she knows my name or that I'm alive.
well. Here's okay. All right, here we go. You ready? So this very important thing. Yeah, but yes, you will be walking under a tree, and you will find love. Love will fall on your head, and you must say, "Embrace it when it comes." You must embrace the love when it comes. How was it?
Suddenly, I'm feeling so much more credulous, and then
Right.
I say thank you so much.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you back your tip.
No, keep it.
You're good. You're a good person.
Buy me some yeast-free beer at some point.
Okay, so if I make a bet tonight about who's going to win town elder, do you have any favorites?
Black wool, same thing as money. It's really unfortunate. Why else do you think I'm here trying to make a living?
Because Giselle rocks.
Oh yeah, I love Giselle. Yeah, Giselle's a great place.
Oh boy.
But if I had all the money in the world, which I don't.
Well, if you see a girl named Laura, tell her that Tom is looking.
Right, Laurel. I'll keep that in
She's
mind.
an actress and an artist, and she's beautiful.
Right, I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
Ah, these trees. You could lay here all day.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
sit down.
Oh my God. I never thought this is like, did I die and go to heaven?
I know, right?
Can I give you some pizza? Do you want some pizza? Soy cheese.
Yeah, I want some pizza and a joint. Do you have a joint?
Hmm. I got a joint. That's not a sexual comment. I have a joint.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know, not since we graduated from high school,
No.
but I've been looking for
You look, I don't know, maybe this is a weird way to say it, but you look grown up now.
you. Well, we did graduate from high school 10 years ago. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you look really beautiful and I love your art.
Cute.
Were you having sex with guys at that orgy?
No, I thought I met a guy that was cool, but he was married, so it was overwhelming, man.
I happen to be currently unmarried.
Oh, cool. Were you having sex with people at that orgy? Were you? Because I feel like
Yes.
I didn't see you, so that probably meant you were in like the bottom of that pile. You know what I mean?
No, I was delivering pizza. I smoked way too much weed to have sex at an orgy.
Mm,
I could stop though.
yeah. I'm not married either, you know?
No. I love your art.
Really? You've been following me this whole time?
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Okay. What do you like? What piece spoke to you?
Well, I love the content that you have that girl create.
Mhm.
That Folgers commercial was amazing. I like you're painting 3 cats and 4 dogs.
That was one of my favorites. You know, that I was laying in this exact spot looking up at the clouds, and I was like, that looks like 3 cats and 4 dogs. And then I just had to go home and paint it. And that's where that idea came from.
The stars look exactly like 3 cats and 4 dogs right now.
Yeah.
Can I also say that I bet some money.
I'm sorry, what?
I bet money on you winning town elder.
On Town Elder for me?
Yeah,
Okay. Thanks.
you're a shoe
What have you been up to? Not being emotive, I think.
delivering pizzas,
Delivering pizzas. Cool.
stalking you. I mean, watching you, following your art process,
Cool.
but mostly delivering pizza. Well, it was great seeing you.
I'm sorry?
It was great seeing you.
It was great seeing you too. Yeah. I'm just
You're my
Yeah.
dream girl.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
You're my dream girl.
Me?
Yeah.
No, you're living the life, the free life, going to orgies, delivering pizza. You know, I mean, you probably wouldn't choke at an orgy like I did. I totally choked.
I would never go to an orgy. I can't because I smoke too much weed.
I like weed.
It was nice seeing you.
Okay. Bye.
Dale, 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 Dale.
It's not
Dale.
necessary. Okay.
Woo!
It is with great,
Dale!
it is with a certain reluctance that I accept your votes as town elder. I am
Woo!
concerned about your
Woo!
cause for voting. And
Lead us to the promised land. Get us decent coffee.
I don't know if Starbucks is going to be that. I just was supposed to order to open a regional presence in Giselle, and I feel like this has escalated beyond what I intended.
You were fun at the orgy. Woo!
I mean, actually, that's good to hear. I felt awkward. I felt awkward there, and I didn't know what to do. I guess I think the first act that I would do to do it as town elder is that I actually want to pass the the most town wise thing I can do is pass this off because it's not me who should be town elder. I wish to pass this off to a fine actress. She knows who she is. If you could step up, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
Laurel, Laurel, Laurel.
Laura, on behalf of Starbucks, while I'm still in their employ, I don't know how long this is, and just with whatever moment of leadership I have, I wish to pass to you the mantle of it. It's just a joint, which is, I didn't know that. There's actually a company policy against me having that while on the job. So I'm going to pass that off to you.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best. I hope that you'll consider opening a modest Starbucks storefront within your beautiful town, and that you will consider that, genetically, crops have been genetically modified throughout human history. So there might be some role for it. And that you'll keep that in mind in your decisions. I also just felt like we made a connection, and that was really nice.
Are you sure you want to do this still? I mean, the Giselle joint is coveted elder status icon. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could just take this from you, man.
Nope. Yeah, the crowd, you saw me pass it off, right? Crowd.
Undemocratic.
Yeah.
Laurel.
Well, in that case,
I think they'd like to hear a speech. I'm gonna pass that off.
Dale, no. Boop.
I'm sorry. I appreciate that, but I've got to pass up.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, spark it.
And that's our show. Thank you, Giselle, for hosting us tonight. You were wonderful. I really enjoyed that. See, I think on Sunday, do we have a show?
We usually have a show.
It's a mystery.
I think Sunday is May, and I don't think I have made the May schedule yet. That's on me. I was thinking about it today, and that's my bad.
Well, keep your eyes peeled, because maybe we'll have an Ultra Secret Underground show. Maybe it'll be in Giselle. Maybe it'll involve another orgy. Who knows? I know Vince will be there with his guns, so that's important. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching. Okay.